Most people think switching software is just about finding a better tool. But here's the truth no one tells you. Sometimes you don't leave a platform because it's bad. You leave because it stops fitting how your business actually grows. In this video, I'll break down an honest review of Jabber in 2026, why some users end up leaving it, what problems show up over time, and what you should know before you commit long-term. Let's get into it. First, let's set the context. Jabber is a field service management tool used by cleaning companies, HVAC businesses, landscapers, and general contractors. It helps with scheduling, invoicing, customer management, and day-to-day operations. When I first used it, it felt like the perfect solution. A business owner like Jake running a small service company can easily schedule jobs, send invoices, and keep everything organized in one place. Now here's where it gets interesting. That early simplicity is exactly why so many people choose it. But here's the problem. Simplicity can start to feel limiting as your business grows. Let's talk about the first reason people leave. The first issue is scaling limitations. Jabber works great for small teams, but as you add more technicians, more jobs, and more complex workflows, you start to feel boxed in. A contractor like Alex managing multiple crews might start needing deeper customization, advanced dispatch logic, or more flexible reporting. That's when things start to feel restrictive. Now let's talk about customization. Jabber is designed to be clean and simple, but that means fewer options for customizing workflows, dashboards, or detailed operational processes. At first, that feels like a benefit. But here's the catch. Once your business becomes more complex, you start wanting control that simply is not there. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Many users don't realize this until they hit real growth. Let's talk about reporting and insights. Jabber gives you basic reports like revenue, job completion, and scheduling summaries. But if you want deeper insights like profit per job, detailed cost breakdowns, or advanced performance tracking, it starts to feel limited. A technician like John might be fine with basic reports, but a business owner trying to scale profitability will eventually feel the gap. Now let's move to pricing growth. Jabber starts at a reasonable price, especially for small businesses. But as you add users and upgrade for advanced features, the monthly cost increases significantly. At first it feels manageable. But over time, you realize your bill has grown along with your team. But here's the problem. The cost increase is tied directly to growth, which is not necessarily bad, but it can catch you off guard. Let's talk about workflows and automation. Jabber does have automation tools like follow-ups, scheduling reminders, and job updates. But more advanced automation can feel limited unless you move into higher plans. So if you're trying to build a highly automated system, you may hit a ceiling sooner than expected. Now, here's the important balance. Jabber is not a broken system. In fact, for many small businesses, it is one of the smoothest tools available. The issue is not performance. The issue is fit over time. So why did I personally outgrow it? It came down to flexibility. As operations became more complex, I needed deeper control over workflows, reporting, and scaling logic. Jabber stayed simple, but my business did not stay simple. Now here's the key insight most people miss. A software tool can be perfect at one stage of your business and feel limiting at another. That does not make it bad. It just means your needs evolved. To wrap it up clearly, Jabber is excellent for small to mid-sized service businesses that want simplicity, speed, and clean organization. But if your business is scaling fast and you need advanced customization or deep operational control, you may eventually outgrow it. If this honest breakdown helped you, hit like so more business owners can make better decisions. Subscribe for more real-world software reviews. And comment below what tool you want me to break down next so you don't waste time or money in 2026.